Inching ever so close to the 2022 NFL Draft. It's the Flex on Podcast back again with another draft profile. And of course, I got my right hand man, Crevonte, baby.
Yo, 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 we really pumping out these profiles. Let's keep it going. We got another big one coming up.
And this one is down to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where we look at Jameson Williams from Roll Tide, Alabama. Of course, junior from St. Louis, 6'1 and a half, 179, 32 and 1/8 inch arms, 9 and 1/4 inch hands. He is Jameson Williams. Basically, he is the deep threat, the game breaker of this draft. Unfortunately, though, he did suffer an ACL tear against Georgia in the national title game,
Yeah.
which could affect his draft stock. But he is still a high commodity, Crevonte, and these receivers, boy, it's a good class.
Yo, these receivers are coming in ready made. And we've been seeing it a lot over the last couple of years. Guys just coming in and dominating, getting 1,200, 1,300 yards receiving, as a rookie and quickly making a name for themselves. But Jameson Williams, I think we could all use a shot at some Jameson Williams, brother. Um, he has absolute what you were speaking to it earlier. He has elite speed, a deep threat, a game breaker, great footwork, great route running. Very similar to Chris Olave in that sense. But Jameson Williams in particular dominates man coverage. So he's a man beater for all those teams that love to play man and are don't want to change, don't want to shift. You might want to mix it up with a guy like Jameson Williams on the field. Um, he's a top tier returner, even though I would be against it because, like you were saying, he already has the ACL injury that he suffered in the national championship game. So I wouldn't have him in too many um, returner opportunities because special teams can be wild. Wild things happen, and I don't want that for my guy who already has um, a significant injury history. Um, he's great for screens and jet sweeps. Um, quick pass to the outside and in space, let him move. Pretty agile, great receiver. Really, the biggest down part of this is the ACL injury. But with the way technology has improved and advanced, um, guys are not guys are coming back healthier from the ACLs, and he's very young, so he may be on that path to feeling better than ever um, after the ACL. Now, just like the guys at the Ohio State and Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, they're on the slimmer side. They do have a thin frame. May want to bulk up a little bit. So for Jameson Williams, I don't know how many people. I don't know if many people know, but he was at Ohio State before he transferred to Alabama, and as you can see, he didn't get a name until he got to Alabama. Why? Probably because of Chris Olave, who already had his spot solidified. Because I feel like Chris Olave and Jameson Williams played the same Z Z receiver spot. And with Chris Olave already being a top tier guy, we not going to trade in our top tier guy for a possible top tier guy. So, needless to say, he was riding the bench, and he went to Alabama and took off. He had talent, and he was able to show it. Um, he was able to show it. So, not mad at that at all. Again, thin frame. Um, bigger corners that can jack him up
Right.
at the line of scrimmage. There's been a couple of times where he's been out physical and a little just bulking up. I think that'll get better at the next level. And only a year, only a year of big time production because of his time at Ohio State, at the Ohio State. So I don't think this is a one hit wonder, but that is a negative that he only has 1 year of production.
Where do you see him going in the teens, maybe the 20s? Somebody trade up to get him. What do you see happening?
So I would say teams just because of the ACL, but I'm hearing a lot of teams don't care about this whole ACL thing. Like, I'm not sure if he's gonna be ready week one, but he won't miss too much time for this upcoming season.
And where do you compare him to as a receiver personally?
So I had a couple. He has a couple traits from a couple guys. He has a route running that reminds me of an Amari Cooper.
Okay.
He has a deep threat that reminds me of Tyreek Hill that's come up before.
Hmm.
And but I think overall, I like one of his well, I can't say former teammates, but former Roll Tide wide receiver Jerry Judy.
Right. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think it could be a position where you could see Jameson Williams even maybe be maybe a little long shot, maybe a top 10 pick where somebody could trade up to try to get him, or team like the Jets at 10 could take him as well. But he gonna go at some point. Ain't nobody worried about that, like you said.
No, man. Look, but listen, with the advancements, folks don't care, man. Folks come back from ACLs like they regular high ankle sprains. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
So, folks are really, and with the doctors and everything, like injuries are not what they used to be. Now, it is still a cause for concern because we've seen people tear the ACL twice. I mean, have had multiple ACL injuries. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And you know, I think his youth is definitely on his side for his recovery time. So he will make an impact almost immediately. Um, he also reminds me of a he has like the frame of a Devontae Smith as well. He looks like an eagle right here. I'm not gonna hold you, and I don't like it for my I don't like it for my Commanders.
Yep, Eagles have 2 first-round picks as well, so we see
And they,
what
they
can happen.
and are they both in the middle?
Yeah, they are both middle teens, so them and the Saints as well.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate it.
Hey, we shall see. Do you think would you take him as a commander?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. I mean, I'll have my obvious reservations, but the talent is there,
Right.
and he's a game breaker, and we haven't had. Well, Terry McLaurin has become that guy now, but as far as like game breaker, he's closer to Tyreek Hill than anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And somebody who has a great game breaking potential, along with great route running and great speed. Listen, man, it sounds like the total package outside of his frame.
Hey, I'll be intrigued to see what happens with Jameson Williams, but hey, definitely whoever's getting him is getting a guy who can take the top off of defense, what you need in today's NFL. Um, Crevonte, we're gonna keep these rolling, ain't we?
Oh yes, 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 yes. Let's keep it rocking.
Flex on Podcast, only place giving you sports how you want it, Crevonte.
When you need it.
Comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. You know the drill. Comment, let us know what you think about Jameson Williams, and all our other draft profiles will be linked to this video. And until next time, for Crevonte, our next draft profile, we gone, y'all.